And with that open, we start a brand new episode in this series where we rebuild the entirety of the TFL network. We're doing this alphabetically, we're going down the list. We've done the Bakerloo, we've done the Central, we've done the Circle. Now it's time to do the District line. So what we're going to do here is we are going to load into our previous save, which is obviously the London network one, where we've got the lines I've just mentioned. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to start off in the west as we normally do, and just work our way through towards the east. The Central is going to be easy because we've already done the Central section with the Circle line, so and we also have done this little branch here and this curve here. Oh, I actually didn't rename Aldgate East here. So we've got Aldgate East done as well, just so we can get the Hammersmith and City line as well, which will go through that top curve, and we've just got the District line bit here done as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start off over in Ealing Broadway, which is just over here. What I am going to very quickly do is I am going to just put in this here. Just delete that bit, and just like this, I am going to just bring this along here. Around under here. I'm also going to just put it up just slightly as well, just over the current line there, and then I'm also going to just curve this one off for the Piccadilly line. I'm going to get that done eventually, so that's going to go through and up through there and whatnot, and then we just put this back down like this, and we're just going to put this through, and we're going to go to our first station here. So I'm going to put this one down here, and this one will be Ealing Common. I wonder how they got that name, but this will also be like a shared piece of track with the Piccadilly line and the District. So when we revisit this section, it will be with the Piccadilly line, and it's just going to be fairly easy to do the Piccadilly at the same time, as well as the fact that it also curves off here to go towards Heathrow. But then the next one will be Acton Town, and it's just here, just outside the Transport Museum Depot, which is just here. And now just like this, I am going to... So what I'm going to do instead is I am going to put this up on a viaduct here, because it goes over the overground. I know, right? The underground going over the overground doesn't exactly make sense, but sure. This here will be Chiswick Park, so I'm just gonna put this like in this gap here. Just have this curve up, something like that, and let that just come down like this. Gonna keep this on a viaduct like here, and do that. Then I'm going to have this bit curve off like this down through here. And then what I'm also going to do is do the overground bit here, and build a Gunnersbury just in this gap here, and then just try and make this a little bit better, maybe something like that, and then have this just come up from the ground just like that. And then we have like a little line here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this above this like it actually is, and then build a bridge just over the river like that, go all the way to Kew Gardens, which is just here, and I'm just going to very quickly link these two up here like that, and we'll just very quickly come over to Richmond. Actually, I'll put that a little bit back just like this. Yeah, sure, that'll do. And I'm gonna have this just come out like this. So it's gonna be like the main road bit. Sorry, the main route, and then it goes into Kew Gardens like that. gonna have this like. Actually, let me do Southwestern Railway first, just so I know. So Southwestern Railway would be like that, but we're not gonna be doing that for such a long more time. Now go into that platform. So now all I need to do is just connect through here, get it through Earls Court to here, and I can have Ealing, Broadway and Richmond through all the way to Tower Hill and Aldgate East, and then I have to obviously do the other routes. Let's get this part done first. So the station after Chiswick Park will be Turnham Green, and then the next one will be Stamford Brook. And then after that one, it'll be a Ravenscourt Park, which would be just in the slot here. So now I'm just going to connect these stations up very quickly. Just like this. And then put that on a bridge for Ravenscourt. Down. Now realistically, Hammersmith District and Piccadilly is all the way over here, but because I want it all to be just one big station, I'm just gonna do it like this, just so it can just be one station, and I just can't be bothered with fussing over getting it 100% accurate, and I'll just follow the main route from here to Barons Court, then West Kensington. So let's just connect these 3 stations up. And in West Kensington, we come out, we go instantly into a tunnel here. So the tunnel goes through here and it just goes underneath all of this. And then we're gonna appear just up and into Earls Court. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one platform here and another just here. Just add that into there, just put that a little bit over so it's a little bit faster, and then just also put this one into a tunnel to there, and then this here would be West Brompton. So that way would go into there, and this would just go straight through like that. And then just going to put these to about there and just connect one up, and then connect the other and just make it a little bit nicer like that, so it's a little bit better. And now what I need to do here is also curve the Olympia track off. I'm just going to branch off the Olympia line just like this. And the Olympia station will just be up here. So we will just put that through there. Get in Olympia done. So very quickly, I'm just going to go over to Wimbledon. So on the very far side here is the main station area. So here I'm going to have the district, then here I'm going to have like the National Rail platforms, and then also have the trams just over here off the side. The main one I'm looking for at the minute is just this one, and we're just going to bring this one all the way up here. Over to Wimbledon Park, which is just here. Just do that and then just rename this to Wimbledon Park very quickly, and then move on to Southfields, which is just here. So now I'm just gonna move that all the way down there. move on. So now, next station is East Putney, which would be just here. And just try put this. Yeah, that works actually. Nice. And bridge this. So what I'm gonna do is move that just slightly off like that, so it's a bit nicer. Like here, we can actually see where the actual railway is. Why is that on the ground? So we have it go like that, all the way across, over to Putney Bridge. Just move that over a little. Just like that. And we just move on to doing the main bit up to here. So the next station after this will be Parsons Green, and it is just here. I'm just gonna, or rather just slightly above that so it doesn't want to not place it down. And then next one is Fulham Broadway, which is just under here. So I'm just gonna build the station like there will do. Something like this. So now we've got our main one here. And then this goes underneath something like this. So now currently we have all the train stations done between Ealing, Broadway, Richmond and Wimbledon and Olympia all the way up to Aldgate East. So now we are just going to be going from here, just following this road here. This here will be Whitechapel, and then further down the road here, here as you can see Stepney Green's Gardens, and just here I'm going to put in Stepney Green Station. So we'll just very quickly connect these stations. Because I did the central line, I also connected up Mile End Station with here, and then the next station will be Bow Road. Just be here. So what I might do is just put a station here just so the curve in isn't too bad. Or something like that. That looks fucking bad. Yeah, something like that. Why not? Realistically, it follows the road, but I didn't build it like that, so I'm not changing it. Next one will be Bromley by Bow, so I'm just going to add this one in just here. It's actually just here. Just like this. And then just into Bow Road, just like that. And now we just bridge this over here, over the River Lee and into West Ham. So we're gonna just leave the space on the left, but not left, but on the top for the C2C. So it's not East Ham, it's West Ham, my bad. Did I say East Ham or West Ham? I can't remember. But I definitely wrote down East Ham, which is dumb. So now we're going to go into Plaistow Station here, just like this. And we're just going to go all the way through to Upton Park. And after Upton Park, we are going to go straight towards East Ham. Should be just here. And it's going to curve off and go up towards Barking. So I'm just going to put this up like here. And this here is also the overground. So I'm going to put this just side by side like this. I'm going to put this underneath like this. That poke its way up and go into Barking Station. Just like this. Do is just, you know, when I end up doing the C2C, I can add in the line here and just put it into here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do something like this. Just so at least the C2C is done a little bit, you know. And now from here, these two go down here. And the C2C also comes out. That's not what we're focused on today. We're just going to grab the district line, just coming straight through. Does this like thing here, and we're going to be stopping at Upminster. Go all the way over to Becontree, which is just here. And then just come through to Dagenham Heathway. And the next one will be Dagenham East, which is just up here. The two, and for this little bit here, I'm just going to connect up all these stations. So Elm Park, Hornchurch, Upminster Bridge, and finally Upminster. So over here, this bit here will be the overground. So we just do that. And we do that. And I'm also just going to add in the C2C bit here. Put it over these. And just connect that into that side. Now it's just a case of just linking these stations together, and that is done. So now we have completed the entirety of the district line. So we are going to be... So in total it has cost 482 million. And on screen right now will be a table of previous lines. It's not the most expensive, but what we're going to do is we're going to build all blueprints, and we're going to start working on all the lines here. So we're going to get up the district line, and now we are going to get the district line hex code, which is 00782A. So we're going to just paste that in like that, and we are going to start off with the Ealing to Upminster branch, which is 6 trains an hour. So we are just going to go through all the lines just like this. So now we're just going to go through Central and and go through here. But it's also good that there isn't any bits that I've missed where I haven't, I've accidentally just missed adding the tracks together. So now we'll just go along here. And into the bottom Upminster, yep. And then come out of that and just go down the line just again. And now we have reached Ealing again, so we're going to just purchase some trains. So we're going to put in the S7 stock and just purchase some trains onto the line. So for 6 trains an hour, we're looking at 60 divided by 6, which is 10. So we're not just there yet. We're going to add in a few more trains until we get to every 10 minutes, just like that. So now on this line, every 10 minutes, or 10.5 minutes, there will be a train just on the line. So now what we're going to do is the district line, Richmond to Upminster. So I think this is also 6 trains per hour. So we're just going to go through and get these done too. And that is exactly why this bit here isn't working. So I'm just going to curve of track off here. Just like that. So that adds an extra million on to the total. So we've got Richmond to Upminster done, and we just add in some trains. We're also looking for 10 minutes. So one more train should do, maybe one more. And this is also every 10.5 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the district line between Wimbledon and Edgware Road. I've also just updated the base prices of all the other ones as well as this one. So we're just going to do these ones. And just like the previous two, this one is also 6 trains an hour. Because this one's the turning platform at Edgware Road, I'm just going to use that one instead of using the main one and just fucking up the circle line practically. It wouldn't mess it up too much, but it will still mess it up a fair bit. So I'm just going to add in 5 trains for now, and that will do. So that is practically 6 trains an hour. So now I'm going to do the Wimbledon to Barking, which unlike the other ones is 3 trains an hour. Then just all along here. Then out of there, zoom it all the way back down the line. And then that goes into Wimbledon. Here we are looking for 20 minutes. And then 22 minutes, that is practically 3 trains an hour. So now what I am going to do is do another district line. So this one will be Wimbledon over to Tower Hill. This line is going to be actually fucked. Think about the amount of trains coming through here. Use the west platform instead. Think about it, because the Circle Line 6 trains an hour. It'd be what, like another, this bit would be like 20 trains an hour or something. It'd be mental. Like here. So like that one, this one was also 3 trains an hour. Pretty much 3 an hour. So now we're going to be doing Olympia to Edgware Road. We're going to go out of there, into Earls Court, and all the way up to Edgware Road. We're going to back out of there, and back into there. Let's see how much one will do. So it's 2 trains an hour. I can't do anything, but I don't exactly know how to work the schedule system, so I'm just going to stick at 22 for now. And now I'm going to do the final one, which would be Olympia to High Street Kent, which would go between Kensington Olympia, Earls Court, and High Street Kensington, which I'm just going to also put in as one. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put in all of these for passenger service, and I'll come back in a day's time and see how much money this has made. So now I am just a full day advanced now, and I am going to very quickly going to see how, ooh, look at Mile End and Paddington being top 2, even though, to be fair, 1.7k in 17 minutes is not bad. So we're going to go over onto day, and as you can see, the district line doesn't exactly dominate here, but when you actually look through where each line is, district line top is 3rd, And then 2nd to 5th is above every single central line but 2. And obviously the Olympia, High Street, Kent and Edgware Road services are also just very much at the bottom, because they are like just little shuttle services. And also Northolt to Loughton is also down there, which is, I don't understand how Ealing to Newbury and Northolt to Loughton is that low down when Woodford to Hainault is that much. And Whitesea to Hainault is also from Hainault all the way through central London. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's NIMBY Rolls video. We've got a new mic, by the way. It's currently on a mic arm that literally just came today when I'm recording this. So on this Thursday, there's going to be a Cyberpunk video. And next Tuesday, there will be a recreating DLR and cable car on this channel. So it'll be just fiddling about all over here and just enjoying ourselves. I will catch you, though, on Thursday and Saturday, and obviously next Tuesday for the next installment of this series. And, good night.